eyes.
Neat. You can be Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes of the poor people. Terrible.
Okay, stream's coming back up. Oh, okay, there. That's much better. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, that's much better. Okay, we're good now.
Okay.
We had a wee technical issue.
Well, welcome back then. And I mean, welcome back any potential viewers we might have. I'm just joking. We don't actually have any viewers.
We don't have those.
Wow.
We are our viewers.
Anyway, so yeah, another thing that happened. You people got to your second landmark.
Ba da da da.
Upgrade get. So yeah, fancy stuff. You got like more damage on attacks, and you get your second landmark. Which, for example, Millie, what background is your character?
Owned.
Owning that background.
I don't know why that made me laugh, but it did.
It's supposed to be a joke, so I'm glad.
It wasn't terrible, but just the deadpan delivery was great.
Yeah, for example, Lillian now gets, when given a direct order by someone you recognize as an authority figure, you may add a property to your next check. If you ever refuse an order from said individual, you can no longer benefit from this bonus through them unless some successful roleplay conciliation occurs.
Hmm.
I have questions.
Why?
That is a good question.
What is your question?
It's inappropriate for the stream. I apologize.
I now have additional questions.
I have a dubious origin, so my second passive is gain a random reclamation surgery that does not count against your total. Choose one, any family, provided it makes anatomical sense. It's technically always there.
I'm haunted. I forget what mine does. I should have wrote it down. I did write it down. Or I wrote down the page number. For me, that is writing it down.
Oh, you can sync transcendent implants now.
Oh, is that what I can do?
That's pretty awesome, actually.
Yin, what reclamation surgery did you give the little vandal?
I actually was waiting to ask you because
okay.
It says random. I'm not sure how to do that. Like, do we roll a die? Do we pick one? Because it says you gain a random reclamation surgery.
Oh,
I'm not sure
yeah.
if the intent there is that because it could be that I just pick one. You know, oh, it's random in the like, it's garbage DNA that turns out to be something that actually has anatomical function.
I was always under the impression that you gained one. I think the random there is just the flavor word, because in the next sentence is choose one.
Okay, so I was being cautious needlessly, but that's not a bad thing.
Yeah, at least that's my interpretation here. That it's just, hey, you randomly just gain a reclamation surgery.
Okay, so the event is random, but the surgery is not. Okay,
Oh,
Did you get it after coming back from your little adventure?
probably.
oh,
I banged a dude in the back room so hard that I got a reclamation surgery out of it. Clearly, I need to get one out of Reptilier.
okay. So, I have the negative bonus, so so I don't get that. I don't get that sync ability.
Huh?
I have the negative.
Negative. No, you always get passives.
Oh, you always get.
There's
passive.
a positive active. Yeah. There's a positive active, a negative active, and then all the passives.
Oh.
They changed that from the earlier, or Sev changed that from the earlier editions.
Oh, that's why I didn't. Okay.
For the public record, in earlier editions, if you picked positive, you gained 3 passives that unlocked as you went on. If you went negative, you didn't get the passives, but you got a single active ability that was technically more powerful, but it didn't level with you. The current version, you pick between a positive and negative active ability, and then you gain passives as you hit landmarks. Clearly, I need reclaimed large tail.
Yes. Oh God. Yes.
Yeah.
Except it's reduced the technique cost of flight-based abilities, so it makes no function. I just wanted to bap people with gigantic foxtail.
Yes.
Oh no, we're gonna have another Libby. Oh no.
I'd let you.
No function, just gigantic tail. I was thinking either reclaimed taste, because I already have reclaimed olfactory and auditory, so I could go for the trifecta of odd senses.
I don't know which one I want. I could either walk on water, jump 30 feet into the air, or have one of my set of legs become arms.
Oh yeah, we get a regular
Yes.
reclamation too, don't we? So I get
2?
I get a random one as well.
Oh, just you.
Yeah, because I have
That's-
dubious origin.
That's the second passive of dubious origin.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Mine was random.
Man,
And you don't.
I just realized something that I think you'll appreciate.
Hmm?
My background ability for negative is basically wild magic for transcended implants.
Hmm. Hmm. Robot, do you want number?
Ooh. I'm getting reclaimed pad feet from my random one.
Yeah, I'm getting air dispersal. I have become Jesus Cog. I can walk on water.
Floating on top of the water. Choir music.
Oh, just as a reminder, Black Paw, you may also pick from the general reclamation surgery.
From the victors?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like these better.
Okay, fair. Just wanted to remind you that that is a possibility.
Our total XP is 503, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh. I like this, I like reclaimed work ethic for my Cana Day reclamation.
Oh, I got that.
Because it means I can sleep in armor, and I can just eat a full meal to restore my focus and readiness, provided I can recuperate once every 12 hours.
MREs.
Yeah. Which makes sense, because in character, Vandal has to eat, like, the pulse specialized meals that are normally designed for like physically enhanced characters because she has a ludicrous metabolism. So she's a 3-foot-tall micro that eats like a macro.
Just imagine the other characters like sitting and watching in awe as this little fennec just shovels food into her maw. So, where does she keep all that?
I want to believe it's like watching an anime character go at it.
I would casually just push a little bit more food towards the fennec.
Question. Because I'm sure
Yeah.
someone. What page is Quirks on?
Oh gosh.
It should be somewhere in the character creation.
144. I found it.
I was just about to tell you, but okay.
I have this problem to where if I ask someone a question, I suddenly find the answer before they get a chance to. It's like.
Well, then stop looking after you ask.
But I appreciate all of you and everyone.
But
I appreciate. Reputation. What quirks do I even have?
okay.
Oh, I do have. Oh.
One sec.
Take your time.
Alright. One personal quirk.
A few modifications. I don't remember that one.
Landmark automatic benefits. Done. Done. Done.
Okay, sorry about that.
Welcome back.
Wait a sec. Is the range damage bonus and melee damage bonus supposed to start at like 1 and 0 or something? Where do those start at?
It's whoops, that's wrong. I will tell you.
Thank you.
What do you mean?
Why did I do that?
Like before landmark bonuses.
It is your
Okay,
mind and body stats.
Range damage bonus equals your mind exert score, and increases as you grow.
Oh,
And
Well-
melee damage bonus is your body exert score.
I've been calculating those wrong this entire time. Oh well.
And you get +4 for each landmark ability that you own.
So that's a 12 instead of a 9. Neat.
Ooh, I like this one.
Okay.
You like what?
I've heard of this.
Okay.
What?
So dodge is now
I've heard of that. Yeah.
there's now 20.
Talking about a quirk.
Yeah.
Okay. Making sure I'm calculating all this right. Where is that lovely chart? 120s. There it is. Okay. So 10, now 11, now 12, 13, 14. Okay. Everything makes sense now.
Yay!
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Ooh.
My evade with weapon and shield is now 18. My endure, I think, is 24?
That seems excessively high.
24?
Yes.
Not that super high.
That's fine.
It's ridiculously high, but it's within the realm of possibilities. Ridiculously high.
I mean, I guess it depends on the shield. I would assume that would boost your endure.
No, the shield boosts evade.
Endure.
Yeah, the shield actually boosts evade. They are a cover bonus.
Mm-hmm. And I have the technique that allows my weapon to contribute to ranged attacks as well, so my evade is effectively 18.
I'll admit, my character's not built too much for combat.
Which
Neither
is
is mine.
which is perfectly fine.
I mean, same.
I very rarely build characters for combat.
Actually, this is my one character where it is very combat heavy.
Oh?
I made Squeaks. I accidentally made Squeaks too combat heavy, which is
Whoops.
like more than I intended him to be. She's kind of murdery.
I've definitely felt like I found the niche of my character. Just the all body and all community.
Mine was all body and all mind. I'm kind of fixing that. Squeaks is learning how to communicate.
I have a weird middle of the road everything going on. I don't know. Community's lacking a little bit.
You did end up pretty tanky though, so
Yeah. As far as combat goes, I do think that I have tank roll down.
Nice. Yeah, I'm just... Literally, that scene where I was going around the hospital, that's what my character's for.
An infiltrator in the classic sense.
Yes.
look, that's nice.
Didn't really set up for this, but that's kind of how it ended up.
That's a good feeling.
Okay, so I have auditory and work ethic.
Okay. So. Where the heck did I get that one?
Here we go. I'm gonna go with olfactory.
We can spell things together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have auditory,
studies.
olfactory. I have reclaimed auditory, olfactory, pad, feet, and work.
Oh. We're very close, because I have auditory, olfactory, and work ethic. Heck yeah. Venix synergy.
Phoenix?
Energy.
Fenergy! Oh my god, that sounds like the new Power Thirst. I would drink that. I've seen Phoenix Zoom.
You should market that, and I mean in game. Go into business, get incorporated.
Yeah, just synthesize whatever makes Vandal a vibrating ball of nuclear energy.
Oh no. See, I want to do that in game and IRL now. I have a chemist friend. This can work.
Because, I mean, like I said, she has to eat, like, macro food in order to, like, not be a drowsy, grumpy Gus.
Okay, so I have... Notoriety is what we use for the landmark purchasing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I was right on that.
How is everybody else standing on the landmark?
I'm
Pretty
done.
good.
I'm good to go.
I am done. I'm
Right.
just updating the sheets so I can put them back in the documents.
I'm spending a
I have
couple
one
points
more
real quick.
point to spend for proficiency.
So, wounds...
Ian, it said you left O20.
Oh, because I had a connection problem. Let me refresh.
Oh, okay.
It just pulls back up and it's the little bean with the...
Because I was still in
Big
game
pog.
and I could still move my little pog around, but there we go. Now I can see you, Tygon.
All right. I think Resi just stopped broadcasting video.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
Did I? Oh,
Yep,
yeah. Oh, you
we
mean...
can't
yeah,
see
yeah,
your webcam.
yeah, I did. I was like, wait, the stream came down? What?
Oh no, I meant your webcam.
Yeah. I get what you mean now. I just got really concerned. Okay, so that's 3 and 6. Fan, why do you fight me? Okay, so boom, boom, boom. Or... You know what? Phoenix. I'm going to move faster and get more evade. So that goes to 4 and 7.
Why is this
Yeah, there are
so...
definitely some go-tos for the notorieties. Movement, evade, endure.
Okay. I'm all set and ready to go. Energy.
Energy. Don't let your side slow you down. It's like branded specifically for micros.
Mhm.
Through Pulse, of course.
Of course.
I am actually upset.
Oh, why?
I'm struggling with Windows 10.
Oh.
It's got it like... There we go.
Oh, excuse me.
Never mind. I got it. Or not. For some reason it like turns on the grouping things for folders and stuff
Oh.
that I don't want on.
If you click somewhere where it doesn't, right click somewhere that it doesn't.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I'll upload those and I'm done.
Oh, I gotta roll d6 real quick. We needed it. What? Where did? Cool. captures, they fight me.
What's the 2 for?
That is for... Ooh, oh. That was almost very loud.
Hey Vandal, I have this amazing idea for a product we can sell.
There we go.
Okay.
That's pretty normal.
2 in a
Very
row!
matter-of-fact, I like it.
What is it?
Very matter of fact.
I think I prefer it a little bit over the movie narrator guy that we had last time.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Vandal. That Squeaks had just like handsome man voice.
Yes. And it was very weird. Of course, the only thing that came to mind was, oh no, he's hot.
Everyone's good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I apologize for holding things up.
It wasn't you. I still had to set up the ESP node. One of these days, I'm going to keep a just soundboard up, and the ESP node is actually going to be an AI. Spoilers.
Cave Johnson.
Let me just get new character sheet.
We found this strange AI. It's a human artifact. It seems to have been programmed. It seems to have learned from a game called Moonbase Alpha. We think its name is
no.
John Madden.
Oh no. I'll show you later. It's an old game meme.
That would be too much dedication for my poor laptop.
Yes, replace it and open it. No, don't do that. There. All right. All right. So, anybody remember where exactly we left off?
We had left the casino and gone to our safe house to rest, if I remember correctly.
All right. So, what is your next plan, step, whatever?
Mine was to come up with a plan that involved causing a distraction to, like, get the guards' eyes off of cameras and stuff, and to have Vandal sneak into the back room to delete the data. So, like, cause a bar fight that causes the patrons to start, stealing money off of, like, chips off the table, and, basically, the scene from Ocean's 11 when the power goes out and comes back on and everybody starts, like, stealing stuff and causing a ruckus.
Mm.
So, cutting the power. Ooh.
I mean, we could use an EMP, but anything that we could have to generate that would kind of leave a crater.
I wouldn't want to do an EMP, but, like, doing a, would be, what's the word for it? Like just cutting the power manually would be a good distraction.
Duke gets worried at the mention of EMP. I'm not too sure. This is not Duke's really area of expertise. He's just gonna kind of go with what you guys and see if he could fill in somewhere.
Well, how about we find out where how they generate their power? If they have a generator in-house, or if they draw...
Don't worry, Duke. EMPs don't exist. And where they do exist, everyone has bigger problems, like being reduced to a smear of carbon on the wall.
Exactly. Not that that's particularly comforting, but he has the right of it.
Squeak's got real dark. Oh, go.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Sounds better, but let's not use the EMP room.
Yeah, we won't. And that's a bit too much time, money, and effort for, well, even if this is our best paying job yet, I don't think frying the place with something that costs more than our paychecks combined is exactly practical. Not to mention IRPF would kind of throw a fit if they caught wind of scumbags like us getting in their hands on the EMP.
I was about to type that out. IRPF wouldn't be happy about that.
No.
Speaking of which, how much payment did we agree on? I don't remember.
It was 1,000 plus hazard pay.
And the hazard pay was gonna be 1,000 in company credit or whatever.
Yes. In Marsco credit specifically.
Wait, for the last job or the one we're currently doing?
The one we're
This one.
currently doing.
Okay, I was gonna say, I didn't write any of this down. What's going on? Ugh. I know I didn't take notes last time. Hardly at all, but geez.
Why do you keep messing up the formatting document? Alright. Alright, so.
So the plan is a little bit of social engineering to get everybody to start tossing the place and rioting. Nothing like overly violent, but just like causing ruckus.
Mm-hmm.
Who here has social skills?
Not it.
Kind of. Work in progress. But yeah.
That's more you than any of us, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I
Lord.
think I'm the expert here.
So I say the cog starts a riot.
Okay.
So like something I had in mind, at least for as an idea or inspiration, is like granted it wouldn't really work for the cog, but I was saying like one of us basically either pretends to or actually gets drunk and then like makes a scene as if like, oh my god, they're not giving me my money. I have all these chips. Look at me. They're not giving me my money. They're a bunch of thieves, blah blah blah, and then like starts a like not like a gunfight, but like a little mini brawl when the guards inevitably try and escort them out. Hopefully have the
I was gonna say, is it possible on the engineering side to just make one of the machines freak out and just keep paying out?
that's not a bad idea. Just rig a slot machine to just
Keep going.
vomit chips or credits or whatever.
I'm
think
gonna
that'd be
say
too hard to
that-
hack.
That
Sorry.
that would be difficult. So,
Yeah,
assuming it can be done, those things. I mean, this is not a like official casino. This is an underground casino, so the security probably isn't quite as good as if you walked into a, let's say, ASR casino.
What?
But it's probably still pretty good. You would have to like. I want to say you probably have to spend a good deal of time actually, doing stuff to the machine. That would probably be noticed.
What if we had like a
Buddy
'cause I'm
system.
assuming they do. Well, I mean, it's not a bad idea, but I was thinking like putting a virus of some sort on a little data thing, and then attaching the data thing to a slot machine.
In a case like that, you'd probably still have to, like literally open the slot machine to get to
Right.
get to some sort of data ports. They're not going to have data ports on the outside.
Yeah, because that'd be silly.
And we'd have to probably find the model that they're using and buy one from not them.
Also, we would probably have to do this all during a rather busy time for this casino. Obviously, we want to make a bigger commotion.
That is reasonable.
Yeah. Plus, during busy hours means harder to pick us out in the crowd, and harder to detain us. And more people means easier mob mentality.
And it's a casino. People have been drinking anyway. Half of them probably already just are waiting for an excuse to fight.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Convince them that if they're not paying out one person, that they're not going to get their money either. That would suck.
I mean, yes, it would, but it would be a pretty handy distraction for us.
Mhm.
Well, okay. So if that's
Oh,
I'm going to get a couple of spam in a can.
Oh, found a few? Or a couple?
Because if I can find it in the rule book. Oh, they're expensive. Oh, they're so expensive.
What
Oh my
page
gosh.
was I on? Oh, never mind.
I'm trying to.
I'm actually there.
Yeah, they're
209.
400 credits.
How many credits?
400.
Ooh, I thought it was 3.
I wonder if I could use friends in low places to kind
one
of
moment.
start a commotion.
I will look at that in a moment, Blackpaw.
It's not a bad idea.
oh, wait, I think I have Instigator. Nope,
Ooh,
no, I don't.
Instigator would be. Oh, damn. I was
Nope.
gonna say Instigator would be perfect.
I think that was you.
Yeah, that was my old character, who would have been even better at this.
No, not you. You.
Oh. I hate you.
I love you. Oh, you only had diffuse.
I'm sorry, Tug.
And this, dear viewers, is why I reserve veto rights on character names.
Yep.
It's my fault.
Yep.
Not just your fault. Rage was partially to blame as well.
Oh yeah.
I still think Rage should play like multiple guys. That way we can have you, several guys, and a character named Hey, so we could be Hey you guys.
I would die.
Like I know.
I would too, but only on the inside.
Also, let me add another modifier to this. I would not run that game.
Yeah,
Melly.
accurate.
Just stand out.
Okay,
Yes, Rezzy.
You wanted to DM a game, right?
Not that one.
So back to the topic at hand. Spam in a can. Flood all local. Hang on. Blanket all local wavelengths with an ocean of useless data, sound, lights, projections, and voices. It floods anything that's currently receiving with noise, and visual distraction washes out other data in the air. So,
that is really meant to mess with surveillance.
exactly. But I'm wondering the range on that. So if I say we breached the back door, or like I snuck into that back hallway and like hid a spam in a can and set it off, how much of the casino would that cover?
Let me actually move you back to the casino.
Yeah, because Vandal has seen the back room. Specifically, I'm thinking like this back hallway. So if I buzzed myself in through like,
Could probably get back in here again.
I could easily get back in there and set off a spam in a can like in here. Would that affect like the cameras here? I know the camera placement isn't exact on the map,
Yeah.
but like assuming there were cameras there, because Vandal is going to assume that, because that's kind of worst case scenario.
I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna be generous here, simply because these things are so damn expensive. They should probably work real well. I'm gonna say it should affect, at the very least, a good deal of the entire casino.
Okay, and that might be a good distraction too. Cool.
Shove one up one of the fucking slot machines.
Okay. So I have the spam in the can, the geared sheet, deduct credits for it. I'm
I'm
also going to buy
gonna say
a...
you can see this, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna say if you like set it up here, gonna say yeah, about maybe
90 feet? Oh, 60.
something around this, like that.
Okay.
About the upper half of the building, something like that.
Alright, and I'm assuming this was the kitchen, and I saw in there.
That is the question. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to make myself a disguise. I'm going to be a server, slash entertainer. Somebody who would be seen probably just running through the kitchen on an errand.
I was about to say, shouldn't Duke be the server?
Only if he's the one that sits in the corner, makes terrifying clicking noises, and has blinky lights.
That could be arranged.
But can he run Minecraft? Anyway, so I'm basically gonna go. I'm gonna try and sneak through this door. I'm gonna set off the spam in a can, and that'll hopefully take out this building. And then I'm going to hope it's either this here, or like down here.
And if it's this, then...
I mean, if it's in here, then that's fine, because I'll set off the spam in a can close enough, and okay. Like, I'll just... Like, the spam in a can will fry the surveillance, and then I'll fry the computer.
Yeah,
Sure.
but people are most likely going to be in here for sure.
That is why we caused the distraction, because if there's stuff going down, I want the owner to be out on the floor going, "What is all this?" You know, that sort of, trying to get control of the situation.
My money and I. Now.
Please don't get those commercials stuck in my head.
Too late. Okay.
What does everybody think?
Yeah, if you feel good going on a solo operation while we cause a ruckus.
I think I need to start investing in some short-range weaponry. Or like medium range.
It's called a knife.
Well, I have a knife. It turns into a whippy knife. But then the next thing up is a sniper rifle.
I think you need to get some small weapons.
Yeah.
Well, I guess my folding bow.
Can we use your ESP node as a megaphone or something?
I don't know. I
All
don't
my
think so.
weapons are small.
No, because I basically end up speaking, like, in people's heads.
Yeah. Or out of other, like, speakers. It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Can you implant ideas, sort of? Or do they know it's you?
No, that you know, it's.
If I could make myself sound very convincingly like them.
Okay, so you guys need to come up with a distraction plan that suits your guys' skill sets. That is my assignment / request / suggestion.
I'll throw a table.
I'm thinking I might be able to, obviously Tygon will have to prove, maybe use friends in low places, kind of recruit someone to kind of go in on this act with me. Maybe kind of like play him somehow to, I don't know, like take the fall for us, so to speak. Not really so much as the fall, but at least for the distraction.
Let me read Friends in Low Places.
Mm-hmm. And then we could just like
Also, I
start
need to take a bio break while
fuss
you guys
at-
plot up that.
Yeah.
like start a fuss at some of the various tables, maybe like a bar fight. Each of us kind of acting independent. All these things just happened. I'm using air quotes here. Happened to all take place at once.
Okay. I will allow you to use that to get some help. But you're gonna have to do a community report, because this does go a bit beyond. This is potentially dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
So it does go a little bit beyond. So I would like to ask for a vote.
Okay. Want it now or later?
You can do that right now.
Worst comes to worst, you could probably add like 50 credits to sweeten the deal.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. It's like I just give him like toss him a few credits. Say, hey, come in here, play some games, and especially if I could find one that's maybe a little bit of like, if I know them, like a little bit of a belligerent drunk, so to speak. Give him some credits, feed him some alcohol, let him do his thing. But just tell me when I need to roll. I'm said community, but community what and
community exert communication, and I'm gonna say difficulty 1.
well, it's not that hard.
Yeah,
Communication.
you stack the odds in the favor. You're using more of your quirks and you're offering money.
Yes.
Ooh.
I'm gonna re-roll that too.
Okay.
Why?
Sorry.
You are correct.
Do you have...
You did re-roll that too.
Was that a boon roll or what?
No, I don't have a boon in communication. I should probably put one in there the next chance I get. I could
How
re-roll that
much focus
5,
you got?
but I needed 8.
Well, can't you plus 3?
No.
No.
It's only a plus 2 now?
Let me check. There was a roll for that. Probably plus 1s. Nope, plus 3 is the maximum.
So yeah, you could. Takes the
That's
R&D out.
Half
A lot of
my
focus
focus,
spent,
though.
That's half your focus?
I only got
That's
7.
so much! That would have been pretty much all of mine.
And I don't think this is worth it. So
Are
I'm
you
gonna take this loss.
Sure. Alright.
I mean, Duke is kind of a cog. I would assume they're very focused individuals.
Wow.
Wait, that wasn't even a pun. That was just an observation.
No, Cox get distracted and everything just like a regular vector.
Oh.
I gotta remember, these aren't like. Okay, their brains technically aren't computers, but it's not running like a computer.
That's fair.
Okay.
So yeah, either my local drunk is out of town for the moment, or I found another drunk who's not gonna do it.
Actually, I have Instigator.
Oh, you have Instigator.
I could have sworn we were talking about this like 30 minutes ago.
We were.
What does that do exactly? Okay. If a group of people are gathered in one place, you know what it will take to set them off. Not typically in the lethal sense, but bar fights, boardroom brawls, even sport, yeah. So it would be appropriate. The issue is, I need to be attentive enough to find that situation.
What page is it on?
It is on page 150. Right side, middle.
150. There it is. Okay, yeah, no, that you can definitely do that, yeah. Probably gonna have to spend a bit of time, just being in the place, feeling the atmosphere. But yeah, that would work.
Okay. Wait for the place to get properly busy and look for an opportunity. Probably hang around the bars. Unless they should be around the tables. I don't know. Do I have anything else that would
Sorry about that, and back.
just
Welcome back.
stack it? Eidetic memory. Forgot about that.
So what phase are we on?
Trying to figure out how best to cause the distraction. I had the idea of getting a drunk, like off the streets, to kind of give him some money, give him some alcohol, and let him do his thing, but I failed the role.
I thankfully have Instigator and Infamy.
Ooh, that's a good combo. You could quote unquote fall into their trap and like basically set yourself up to be blackmailed, but plot twist, you don't really care about being blackmailed.
I ain't got a reputation. In fact, I think I'd enjoy ruining the reputation I'm attached to.
I don't give a
There
damn
you
about my
go.
bad reputation.
Hmm.
Razzie,
Yes?
you should feel bad.
Okay. I will put this into consideration.
But no, with the Instigator thing, I could just wait for an opportunity, take advantage of it, and when people are called upon for witnesses and shit, Infamy basically says, "I'm not here."
Mm-hmm.
That's a good idea. I'll be erasing digital records anyway, so
My
Well,
background always lets me just slip into the void with people. So literally, you could start a bar fight in here, have the security on me. As long as I break line of sight of them, they won't be able to trace or follow me.
I need to check something. Where is owned? I want to see that active ability, as it sounds like it will be very essential for causing the chaos this time around. Okay, here we go. Negative. You can reroll any or all dice on failed non-combat checks for the next 5 hours. However, all your proficiencies count as having faults. I do not remember it being like that.
What?
The negative alignment ability got changed at some point. Between playtesting and final copy.
Oh. Excuse me.
Gesundheit.
Yeah. I guess that still might be beneficial. Since...
yeah. I mean, that combination of abilities is ideal for starting to distract.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just wondering if I should use that active ability, though. That's a bit iffy.
Maybe. It's not necessary.
Yeah, I'll use it if things go terrible and Focus can't clean it up.
I mean, you're using with Instigator, you are using it pretty much 100% what it's meant for. Don't actually need to roll for that.
Oh, okay. And
It's-
same
that-
thing with Infamy.
That is in Infamy maybe. I mean, no, probably not, because you wouldn't be telling the entire room to start going crazy. Just a couple of people, and then have it cascade from there.
Mm-hmm.
So no, probably not. Just to explain where I'm coming from with this, with Infamy, it specifically says that if it's like armed officers and everything, then you need to roll.
Mm-hmm.
And that is my whole stance on quirks. that in general, if you use them, you don't need to roll, unless what you want to do goes beyond what they're supposed to do. That's why I asked Blackboard to roll, because I think what he was trying to do went a bit beyond what Friends in Low Places is meant for.
Mm-hmm. Okay. But yeah, I'll be at the bar, wait for an opportunity to start a fight after the cameras go off.
Sounds good to me.
And if anyone else wants to add to the chaos with their own ideas, feel free.
Fight Club.
Ride around on the beverage cart, whooping and slapping the top of your head.
Not that.
Oh, why not?
Steal the cash while we're at it.
No.
There's no cash here.
Alright. It's the future. Everything is chrome.
Steal the chips.
That won't help.
The way I think casino like this works, because I think, having the chips and everything is still part of the experience. So, basically, you go to the payout cashier, whatever, put on your toggle and says, give me 100 credits worth of chips and everything. And from that, it still works the same, just that you don't go there with cash to get your chips. Digital. And I'm gonna say that even like stuff like slot machines, they don't give out cash but more chips.
Right.
I mean, honestly, even casinos nowadays, typically they have basically ID cards that you put into the machines.
Okay.
That
I have never actually been to a casino. I have.
Yeah, basically you have a casino account, and then you put the card in, and it's like, oh, this account has this much money.
Okay.
Weird.
I don't like casinos, but I've been in them before.
Okay.
So, anything any of you need to do to prepare?
Get a appropriately scandalous outfit for the serving disguised.
I too probably need to get an outfit that is
Bunny outfit.
Oh lord.
That is speciest.
I was about to say, I don't know if that would go over too well with the bunny vectors.
How do you think the Viera feel?
They're probably in on it. Don't even.
I'd love there to be just some, at the very least, some lines. Maybe even just one race-specific quest to do, even if it's just to have some text. Where they just, what's with all the people running around looking like us here?
Yeah. That would be pretty great.
But okay. I am gonna say you can. If you want to just get, what was it called? I'm in the wrong section. Ah, there. That is totally not in alphabetical order, Seth. I am shocked.
How dare.
How dare!
Okay. Regarding an outfit, you can either, if you want to like make a roll and come up with something, or just buy some speciality.
How much are those?
30 credits.
Oh, I can do that.
With over 1 million garment designers and the largest selection of variant body and morphism-friendly casual, professional, and personal wear. It should come as no surprise that Venestia, Mask Company, features a wide array of clothing from sportswear to sensual garments, perfect for impressing the objects of one's affection, whatever size and shape you may be.
I could totally get a black tracksuit with white stripes.
You could. I have a pair of sweatpants like that.
Ooh.
You could do a lot of things, but the question is not if you could, but if you should.
No, the question is why not?
Alrighty then. So, anybody else?
I think.
Hey, do I still have that guard's number?
Don't see why not.
Do you?
I'm just gonna text him to see if he's working tonight.
Hey, BB.
Because I might not even need to, like, do the whole sneak behind the bar thing if that's the case. If not, that means there won't be the chance of getting recognized, which is handy.
He is.
Oh, sweet. Ow.
Took the wrong hours.
I just send that.
Whoa.
You get a thumbs up emoji in return.
Sweet.
Let's see. Anything else? I'm just gonna bring kind of like. Well, it's an underground casino, so I guess I'm gonna go dressed how everyone else would be. Not obviously super fancy, but not like in a hood sweater or anything like that.
It's not that difficult, you know. Most people in that dress fairly. So.
Pressy stop. Pressy.
I don't know if... I now have to know if there's Roll20 support for emoji. There's not Roll20 support for emoji. You know what? That's probably for the best.
I agree.
They need stickers like Telegram. That
Oh,
way
no.
you get reaction faces
Oh,
from
no.
the characters.
Oh
No!
no!
No! No! No! No! No!
No! No, that's wrong!
If they add that, I will either find a way to block it or find a different platform to play on.
Damn. Alright, well, my plan is enacted. I'm gonna use this poor sap to sneak in.
What was the bring friends comment about?
Distract more guards, duh!
Okay.
And also... Forget what I was gonna say. Not going to bring my gun. But is it like a freestanding building where there's like an alleyway behind or something?
It's not really freestanding building, but there's actually a way here. Yes.
Okay. So assuming there is a back door, like kind of in this area, I'm going to conceal a like grab bag of like replacement clothes that would be really concealing and easy to put on.
Mm-hmm.
And my gun and like a couple spare clips of like less than lethal ammo and just basically the rest of my gear. I'm just gonna kind of hide back here in case I need to bolt.
Okay.
Then the garbage man comes through.
God, those are big sneezes. Excuse me. Wow.
Gesundheit.
Oh.
You okay?
I hurt my wrist earlier.
Oh.
Like yesterday at work, and it's super painful.
Oh no, the twinging.
Okay. So, fairly late, you know, like probably around 10 or so, but which would be the busiest time. You are arriving at the casino.
Alright.
I can't. Oh, sorry.
Guessing Vandal's going through the back.
Nah, I'm gonna go in. Let's see. Actually, yeah, I am gonna go in the front because I am relying on the guard instead of the whole "you're a serving gal" like angle.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna be walking in the front door, texting the guard and being like, "Hey, I'm here."
What exactly did I say he was?
He was a large snake with the operation that gives him legs.
Right,
So it'd be
right, yeah.
one of those cool pinecone-looking vipers with the really like weird, cool, spiky scales.
I don't remember saying that, but sure, let's go for it. Let's go with that.
I think one of those images just got linked, and we all went ooh.
So, yeah, while Vandal is finding, I think her squeeze is an appropriate term here.
Ha! Snake puns.
But everybody else, just put yourself on the map where you like. There's probably gonna be a bit of like mingling.
Okay.
At the very least, Lillian has to spend some time here to get a feel for the place, for the crowd.
Yeah.
So, do as I say. Put yourself on the map somewhere. Don't make me mad.
Table.
Trying to think. Let's see.
I'm gonna be over up here waiting for the guard.
I'm over here playing Triple Triad.
Nitudi.
I might switch over here and play some Pazak.
I actually really
Okay.
liked the Pazak. I'm assuming it's pretty busy.
Mm-hmm. It indeed is.
Well, that's actually perfect.
Vandal eventually makes contact with her new friend.
Gives him a cute little wave.
Mm-hmm.
Big grin.
And are you like gonna like go with him, or at least try to go with him in the back room right away, or
I'm gonna chat him up for a little while first, but brag about how I got the dress and all.
he seems appropriately impressed. It is a nice dress.
And then after a little while, after his guard is down a little bit, perhaps, sneak off to the back room.
Okay. Give me a quick community exert roll for that. Communication. The
Okay.
appropriate one here.
I don't think appropriate applies to anything Vandal is or does. Difficulty?
I'm gonna say 1.
Alright, and I have a boon, so I'm gonna say that I'm doing this sneakily as to not draw undue attention.
Uh-huh.
Sneaky.
He's a sneaky fennec with a snack. The sneaky fennec is sneaking off with a snack.
Yeah.
Everyone else, please give me a body perceive roll, please.
Okay. What's the difficulty?
Difficulty 2.
Cool. Okay.
God keepers.
Oh, I forgot a space.
That's 1. That's 2. All right, not bad.
That's 3.
Wow, nice. All right.
Woo! We're attentive.
So, so you're like doing your thing, appearing just like regular customers around here. As you do look about, just you keep an eye on Vandal, obviously. Occasionally looking, and you see her like disappearing through that same door as last time back here. You notice something else, or someone else, someone you have not met in real life before, but you have seen photos of him. Namely, what did I name him? Oh yeah, Alphanor. A youngish male antelope. The son of your employer. The one who comes here and racks up huge debts. He is at one of the tables playing.
Ooh, interesting.
Dun dun dun.
Probably just leave him alone.
You also notice a quite pretty looking leopard of the female variety. Like, at his side, sort of, kind of snuggling up against him.
Let's see, it's good taste in our candy.
How much the eye candy is taking.
One wonder.
You rolled pretty well. It's so you can see by the clothes she's wearing. There's be a tag somewhere or something. She is a let's say provided
An escort.
I candy by the by the casino. And the way the way he's treating her, you get the impression that either he is let's say very familiar with the concept, or appears to be a bit more likely very familiar with her.
So maybe that's how they're getting information and blackmail material out of him, is by giving him a escort that's a mole.
Huh.
Oh my. Should we do our boss a favor and, like, I don't know, somehow get him permanently banned from this casino?
He'd go to a different one.
Yeah, he'd just go to a different, even sleazier one.
Yeah, potentially.
Also, I imagine it's hard to ban one of their better paying customers.
Yeah, but technically he hasn't paid out. They just have a lot of debt, which we're going into erasing. And if he's just here racking up more debt, the thing's kind of moot point, and they're probably just going to go back after him for that money, even though they don't have a paper trail anymore.
Well, they don't have the paper trail, and ideally we're going to have ideally, my plan is to find something on them that we can use on the sun to convince him that this is a terrible.
Do you think she has like a microphone or some recording device on her? For information and whatnot? Because I heard someone mention that earlier.
That is a by trade because they don't have like digital vision. They're not likely to get hacked.
Squeaks?
Yes.
Please give me a mind perceive.
Oh, difficulty?
Difficulty 1.
Oh. And you said mind perceive, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
You feel like a tugging in the back of your head.
Oh.
You know, the way you feel when something weird is being done to reality.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Oh no. Can I sink it?
Where is the little bugger?
You can try.
I can try. Okay, I don't know how to do this, but because Squeaks has an ESP node, and I'm assuming everyone's within, or mostly everyone's in range of said ESP node. Squeaks is just gonna broadcast to the teammates in range.
Heads up, there's something spooky going on here.
I'm assuming that's gonna work. I'm assuming Gogs can hear ESP node.
We got an antenna for it.
Presumably, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
So at least Lillian and Duke are hearing the warning.
Vandal might be a little busy to hear the warning, but
Oh jeez. Are you able to like, tell where it's coming from, or you just know something is weird?
Right now, he just knows something weird.
Yeah. Ability 3 is I can literally see it. But we're not that far yet.
Yeah.
Okay. Sync.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Shit, I could.
oh dear.
Rezzy's.
You could what?
I was gonna say it. One of the other quirks I have is eidetic memory, so I could do card counting and stuff like that.
It's not a bad idea.
Do it, do it, do it. Do it, I believe in you.
No.
Cheat the system.
Row, fight the power.
Remember, it's Pride Month, and the first Pride was a riot.
So I have to think of. I think the show is called The Mentalist.
Oh, I know that one.
There's an episode where that takes place in a casino, and he basically does card counting, and is like eventually they notice, and sir, we have to ask you fully, but why you're counting cards? I'm not counting anything. I'm just remembering which cards have been played.
I read the book and watched the documentary about the MIT kids who did that with their professor and made stupid money and then got caught.
Oh, I need to check on something real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I am
Technically, counting
struggling.
cards is not illegal.
It's not.
It'll
But,
still get you kicked out.
yeah, it's still a private facility, so they can kick you out for whatever reason they want.
I'm reading the sync thing and I'm struggling to understand. I don't know. Page 148 if one of you wanna take a shot at it.
Oh. I would like to say I feel the snake.
Vandal certainly does.
Oh.
Hey.
No, the other snake, the one that's just kind of like hide. I hide now.
But yeah, real talk, I do really love that snake just burying himself. Like, no,
It's like,
snake not here.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Sorry, I
Welcome
was
back.
getting messages and the phone just would keep beeping if I didn't check on it.
That is okay.
No, syncing.
The question is the water going to be purple or flammable?
What? Ding.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry.
Okay. Oh, maybe I can actually read syncing. No. Okay, so, okay, Rezi,
Yes.
you need to do a channeling roll,
Okay.
which is a resolve save. And for difficulty, it's the cool bloom of the scene, which I'm gonna say is at 1 now.
Okay. So my resolve should be 2.
It should say on your character sheet.
It should be 2. Because it's as far as I saw, it's just +1 for every landmark, and we're on the second one. Unless I missed something.
You would have to check. I do not remember off the top of my head.
Where did my roll sheet go? Oh no.
I'm gonna check the book. since that'll probably be more up to date than the character sheet you printed out a while ago.
Okay, and resolve save is weaker of your 2 mind scores versus the difficulty, and add your resolve save to them.
I'm sorry, it's what?
Weaker of your 2 mind scores versus the difficulty,
Okay. So
and add your resolve save to the roll.
okay. So I roll as if it's difficulty 1 since it's a Q of 1.
Yes.
Okay. So it's and then add resolve.
Hi. +1. Can you +1 a save?
I don't see why not. It's a roll.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna +1 it then.
Okay. Succeed, the power is sunk.
That ought to tip them off that something is unusual.
So, Squeaks is there.
Yep.
I'm gonna say Alphanor is there.
Oh, he's at the Zoc table.
It's 12, so this one. Wait, what? Yeah. This one. I need to mark that real quick. I can just put there.
I would like to say that
Yeah.
Squeaks doesn't actually know that they're syncing something. And if anyone were to care to read his ear, or basically all they would see is, oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck. Because they don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with no more ookie spooky.
And this is and the reason why you, and I mean Squeaks, doesn't know what he's actually doing here. This is why I haven't warned you. Because you see this hex here where I did the scribbles?
Mm-hmm.
There's an explosion going off there.
Oh.
It's not like a regular explosion, you know, not like fire and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a ripple there that you know, kind of spreads out real quick. The effect is the same as an explosion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It is loud. It is very noticeable, and I mean, the result. You know, what's the result of an explosion going off in a crowded room?
Cheering.
Chips become
Mythbusters being
projectiles.
blasts on the loudspeakers.
Woo! Someone won big.
No, that's what
Panic.
we call an oh shit moment.
There is some confused and concerned Fennec screaming right now.
As an explanation for those who don't know, when you sync a transcendent implant, you find the you know, as the middle spot between the two involved parties, the one who tried to channel and the one who tried to sync. And that spot, you know, it kind of explodes. because the transcendent energy that would have gone into the implant is now discharged randomly into reality.
Oh dear. So it wasn't so the ability that was being activated wasn't an ability that normally explodes.
Potentially.
It could have been, but not necessarily.
Oh. Well,
Honestly,
oh
the fact that there's no fire or anything probably adds to the chaos and confusion. Because people don't know what to run from.
their own shadows. Reality is collapsing. Nothing matters. The laws have broken down.
Syncing abilities actually isn't as mentally or physically taxing as using them normally. Reality takes the punch whenever a power sinks, not the Radiants themselves. So they can continue to try to use the implants against each other as the world warps and explodes around them.
Cool.
That sounds very 40k,
Well,
honestly.
we're looking for a distraction, weren't we? I guess an impromptu explosion would definitely classify as that.
An impromptu explosion with no probable visual ties to any of it.
No gunpowder residue or anything.
Yeah.
This is nice. It's a detriment to their team to have unpredictable rifts opening around them, though. To say nothing of the local architecture. So extended transcendent conflicts are typically avoided, or only persist long enough for the sniper to find the target.
Hey, maybe we could target the servers and open a rift there accidentally.
You can control where this happens.
Yeah, and besides, the Fennec is going to want to be in there shortly, so please don't eject me through reality.
I was about to say, what do you mean?
I know, like, all those trashy magazines, you learn the moves that will rock their world and just, like, blow their imagination out of the water, but, like, not literally.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Vandal, give me a body perceive roll.
Okay. Difficulty? And does reclaimed auditory or olfactory matter?
Reclaimed auditory matter. So the difficulty would be 2.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that simplifies it, yes?
Yes.
So the difficulty 1 for.
Okay, just making sure. There we go.
You don't notice anything out of place either, neither does your...
I
Too
love
much
it.
fun.
Yep. Mission? What mission? I don't know what you're talking about.
Lily and Duke, what are you doing? Just loud bang, some sort of boom. People are starting to shout in surprise, and that will eventually evolve into screams of panic.
Can I hurry the panic along? Just like throw in a table or something to GTFO?
He just wants to flip the table.
I mean, yeah, you can either do some sort of roll for that, or
Guys,
just
guys, something
Instigator.
spooky is happening.
I'm sorry, what?
Wait, is that how it screams?
That's apparently how it screams.
Oh.
I did not hear the first part.
Guys, something spooky is happening.
Hey.
Yeah, I would like to use instigator.
I'm gonna kind
That's
of
fine.
quickly use like a comms. Like, is this part of the plan, guys?
Did you activate that spam in the can?
Not yet.
Okay, Melly, however you want to flavor your instigator.
I just want to flip a table.
Okay.
Very honest with her feelings. Dudes, guys, I know the mission's important, and we're getting like 2,000 credits out of this, but we're just here to flip tables.
I'm here to cause a little bit of property damage, okay?
Okay, this just reminds me of this one clip from the Boondocks. Like the kid, people are getting riled up, and he throws a chair, just lands harmlessly in the middle of a ring. Like everyone's just quiet. It's like, oh my god, I threw a chair! Everyone starts going crazy. Like,
I would like you to know that because you did that, I heard the tabletop simulator table flip sounds, and it was very loud in my head. As it tends to be.
Coupled with Barbara screams.
Throwing an object assumes you're aiming for a hex rather than a person. How far can I flip a table?
It's a good question.
Give me a body exert athletics roll.
I don't know the difficulty. The difficulty determines the distance. But I think that's more for a throwing weapon.
Yeah.
you flip the table.
I'm just gonna say difficulty.
The intended target is the square adjacent to it.
Fair enough.
I mean, this is not, what you were looking at was a, throw something at somebody. This is just basically a strength roll. If you want to throw the table at a specific target, then yeah, sure, go ahead.
I'm a boon to do it silently.
You did it.
Everyone's just like turning around the table to fulfill me. What the hell?
Right? Yeah. So
I'm gonna pitch a table to start a fight, and I do it quietly, so no one knows that the fight has been started. It's
Only I know.
okay. I mean, it's just this would be an example for the stealthily. Could mean that you throw a table, it causes a ruckus and everything, but nobody realized that it was you.
Yeah.
The table just goes flipping out of nowhere.
Ah! It's a haunted casino!
ghosts with hand grenades.
It's like table flipping, explosions going off.
Man, I wish I had one of those fucking FTT grenades.
I just wanted to say though, if she was going to fail that roll, I'm just imagining that they bolted the table down.
And she's just trying real hard, just...
Eyeballs, wall-eyed, veins popping on the forehead.
Okay, so drinks are sent flying as you just toss this table, adding to the confusion and growing panic.
I want to take...
Yes?
I was gonna say, with the explosion and the table flipping, I'm pretty sure the people and the local guards and whoever's hosting the table are all distracted. So I'm gonna take that opportunity and just like mess with the table, like knock over chips, throw chips everywhere, and again try to do it without being seen.
Quietly.
Okay, go ahead. That would probably sabotage roll.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah. No body except sabotage. Say difficulty 2-ish. Yeah.
Okay, I got a boon, so I'll try to do it stealthily.
All right.
Good enough.
So yeah, you knock over a like pile of chips and toss like with the most you're tossing a couple of more. Couple of them hit a guy across the table in the face, who is understandably upset, but he turns not to you but to the guy beside you and starts shouting angrily and. By this time, you know, there's a lot going on. People like some are just looking around in confusion. Some are like bolting for the exit, and as the panic grows, you know, quite a lot of them are starting to stuff just chips randomly in their pockets, and yeah. The staff, you know, the people on the table and the guards are trying to impose order, but you know, people are panicking. They tend to not listen to voices of authority.
Anarchy!
Down with the man!
You got another shield.
I'm just gonna get back on the comms. It's like, Vandal, you better be in that server room. The hell's going to. Things are going to hell out here. It's going to hell in a handbasket. That's the thing I was gonna look at.
Yeah. Speaking of which, the whole hell in a handbasket thing starts to, let's say, filter down through the ranks. And Vandal, your friend, is eventually like getting a message, like, hey, you know, all guards on the like casino room, show floor. I don't know what it would be called.
Casino floor. Yep.
Yeah. Everybody to the casino floor. Something happened. Explosion. Panic. And he's like basically, oh shit, and like dashes off, just leaves you there.
I can only imagine he's like fumbling, getting his pants back on.
I didn't want to go into details like that, but yes.
Hey,
Fly down.
Comedic effect.
Alright, well, Vandal is going to...
Well, if we want to go for comedic effect, he dashes out the door, leaving Vandal there sitting, well, what? And a moment later, he returns, grabs his pants, and
Yes!
dashes off again.
Yes! Yes!
I like that version.
That's even better! Yes!
Yep.
Yep, I definitely like
Oh,
that
I
version.
need these.
Vandal is just calmly sitting there, like, holding up the pants by one of the belt loops, like, and he comes back.
Yes.
I'm assuming I'm in here.
Yeah.
And this is all happening? Alright.
Mhm.
Well, I'm going to go into the kitchen for this.
Mm-hmm.
And
There's a lot of confusion going on there as well. The people working there wonder what's going on and stuff.
Start an oil fire.
Vandal is going in a panicking, shrill voice is gonna say, "There's a fire in the lobby! Everybody out!"
Give me a. I think that will also be communication.
Difficulty?
Although I would allow. Well, let me check real quick. I was gonna say I would allow sabotage. But...
Let's see first.
No, not sabotage. We'll go with communication. Difficulty 1. They in this situation they would probably be inclined to agree with.
Jeez.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's it. Ah, shit! All right, everybody out.
And being small, I'll just step aside and let them all get out past me, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, within moments, the kitchen is quite empty.
I'm going to go over to this corner, and I'm going to activate my stamina can.
All right.
Once that is activated,
The can is being spammed.
All right, sweet. And then I'm gonna go through this.
I just can't help but think of the actual spam.
I was about
Yes.
to say now I want spam
You
and
just
eggs.
opening up a can of spam.
I don't think I ever had spam.
Had
It's
it once.
good if you fry it.
Yeah, you have to try it.
But
Although I imagine it's probably similar to liver case. I have to look that up.
yeah, I don't know. It's definitely a texture thing for a lot of people, and it's very salty. But yeah, I'm gonna go through that door into the hall, and then I'm gonna go down here around the corner, just to see if there's any guards or anything. Well, more accurately, I'm gonna peer around.
You see here at this there's a door here. You see there standing a wait. Let me check my notes. There are two felines there. Like more inside the door. There is a black feline male. The kind of more lean build, but quite well dressed. Who is talking to a lynx who is about your size, so a micro.
Aw, they're adorable.
They don't look adorable. They're for a micro. They look almost disturbingly well built.
Oh.
They look also quite, let's say gruff, angry, and they have a that's probably a security type person.
Well, I'm gonna go through this door here,
Mm-hmm.
or at least peer inside.
The door does not easily open.
I'll try the keycard I made.
Now the door opens.
Yay!
That looks like a server room.
Ooh, this type that data is stored on?
Probably, yeah.
Sweet. I am going to quickly unlock this door and leave it unlocked so I can make a quick escape if necessary. And then I'm going to step inside the server room and lock the door behind me. And if possible, is there like a physical deadbolt or something I can...
You mean like here?
Yeah.
On this door? No, probably not.
Okay. I'll just like try and block it from opening easily then.
Then you could probably like pull a table in front of it. It's not gonna like keep somebody from going in, but it's going to slow them down.
Okay, cool. I will do that, and then I'm gonna access the server and see if I can't break in.
Start hacking, my friend.
All right. Before I start hacking, I'll use probe, see what the difficulty's at.
Let me.
Since I have physical access, I'm hoping it'll be a little easier.
Let me find that neat picture of Lani. There is it. That means I'm in the hacking check. Yes, I'm navigating the rulebook by pictures.
Yay!
That works.
Does that mean Kura is still the character creation bookmark? This pleases me.
I'm gonna say difficulty 4.
Okay, well, time to give it a try.
Yeah, so mind accept sabotage, please.
Alright, I'm going to do a... since I have a boon, I'm going to try and do this quickly. And... oh, that's still a success.
That is indeed still a success.
Wow, you just ran the gamut with those rolls.
I know. When I saw the physical dice tumble, I'm like, no, yes!
Oh yeah!
Okay, you are in the first layer, so you can look at files.
I'm going to try and find their blackmail folder, basically. or like dossiers on people.
Give me a mind perceive roll.
Okay.
I'm not saying...
Would I be able to use digital operate for that?
You know what? I'll allow it. Give me a digital operate roll.
Difficulty?
Let's say difficulty 2.
Oh, okay. Or sorry, that bonus should be 1 less.
You still
17.
You would have passed without a bonus.
Yeah, I hit the up key to access my previous macro, and I forgot to change that.
Is fine.
Yay.
Yay!
Okay. Yeah. No. You like your fingers are flying over the keys, which is probably just a smart glass thing. Because who uses physical keys? Well, that's just weird. Savages using physical keys. I bet they're even using a mouse.
Which is speciesist terminology.
Totally. All right. So yeah, it still takes you a moment, but not nearly as long as it probably should have, because you rolled really well. And yeah, you find a file about Alfanor Than and all the debt he had racked up, I think is the term.
Yep. Alright. I'm going to copy that information and then delete it off of the server.
That you cannot. Let me check. I think you can.
Oh, yeah, I need to upgrade my access.
You can. Yeah, you can look at stuff, and I'm gonna say you can also copy it. Yeah, it says that you can make copies of what you see. You can't manipulate it.
Okay.
So I need another hacking roll for that.
And actually, before I do that, would it be very easy to get access to the other dossiers for debt and other whatever other information they might have on people they're blackmailing?
You're a bit more. You're getting familiar with how the data is organized here. So yeah.
I'm gonna steal that too.
Well, everything.
As much as feasibly.
Okay.
Call it a little bonus.
Okay. But I say you can't just copy everything. You basically have to pick randomly.
Okay.
I will allow you a mind exert, or even better, I will allow you a community exert roll.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to say protocol,
Okay.
or alternatively logic, if you would prefer.
I do have a boon in logic, but it's one lower than protocol for me. So yeah, I'll take.
The idea is basically that you're looking for names you recognize.
Yeah. That makes sense. With that in mind, what's the difficulty?
Let's say 2.
Oof. I'm gonna use my boon to re-roll that.
Okay.
It'd help if I type /roll to typing the word 1d8 in chat.
A little, yeah.
Okay, so that is a 10. Can I just +1/+1 that?
If you have the focus, sure.
I have base 7 focus, and we rested, so yeah, I'm down to 5 focus, but there we go.
You haven't used any focus left yet? Wow, okay. Damn, I hadn't realized you rolled so well.
Yeah, I've actually rolled pretty well so far, so...
Stop that, it's really annoying. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, you like... just go by names you recognize, like from news, sports events. Basically, what you okay, no, this is a big famous person, or at least the name. So yeah, that's probably worth something like that.
Okay.
And you copy a couple of things.
Sweet.
Let's say five files in addition to the one.
Awesome. And then I'm gonna try and hack my way up the food chain, as it were.
Go ahead.
Same difficulty?
Yep, difficulty doesn't change.
Alright, I'm gonna have to do, so it's 1d6 plus 1d8. Yay! And
All right.
sneezing.
That,
No sneezing.
that was close, but you made it. You can now manipulate there.
Does manipulate include delete?
This includes inputting new data, removing data that's already there, and using abilities pertaining to data manipulation. So yes, you can delete stuff.
Delete all of the debt.
Yeah, I'm just gonna delete as much data as I can so that it looks somewhat randomized.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to take a look at the system and see if there's any backups.
First, give me a mind exert subhash roll.
Difficulty?
I'm gonna say difficulty 2. Shouldn't be too hard. Okay, yeah, that should take care of the deleting.
Sweet.
And then you were going to look for a backup, yes?
That's correct.
Give me a digital operator. Mind exert, difficulty. Let's stick with 2. Difficulty 2.
Jeez.
Clearly, I need to make it more difficult.
No, because then I'll start rolling bad.
Okay. You do find one like on the network. There's no indication that that there was anything that was stored off-site. But you find one. There's basically a copy of these blackmail files on the basically private terminal of somebody called Tanaka.
Oh, the owner. I'm going to intrude and delete on there, if possible.
Yeah, I want to say you can do it. Just thinking. No, considering how well you've rolled so far, you can just do that without needing another roll.
Okay, sweet.
You hacked the system pretty well.
Hack the planet. Alright. Intrude, delete, and I'm gonna start moving to extract, I guess. Check for any disconnected backup drives like physically before I go.
Okay, give me a body exert roll. I'm gonna say difficulty 2.
Athletics.
Body exert and not body perceived.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense. I'm gonna +1 that.
Okay. Yep. No, nothing of that sort.
All right, and time to leave.
Okay. Which you can do. You push the table back in its place and slip first out of the server room and then out the back door.
Sweet. Grab my gear, change into my not slutwear. The real talking, we're gonna keep that. Personal reasons, you see. You know, I have to expense it, so.
Who'd it is?
I think we lost. Oh, Blackpaw transferred to in session because we were in general this whole time.
Oh.
Oops.
What?
Blackpaw, are you okay?
There it goes. The audio cut out again for some reason, only in Discord.
Huh. Weird.
So it's like, I was trying to find like easy ways to do it, but I guess disconnecting and reconnecting is the only way.
Huh. Strange. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Vandal has left the building.
She is going to radio to the others just to let them know.
Weeks.
You never did.
Lillian, what
Yeah.
what were you up in the meantime?
Running and screaming.
Okay.
In circles.
Yeah.
Ba-
Basically ended up going to this table and running around that one.
Okay. Duke, anything particular you would like to do to add to the panic already going on?
I would like to point out that this is entirely unintentional. Squeaks was trying to get to the door but kept getting turned around. Like, the crowd just kind of jostled them around, and it was like, this way. No, wait, that's not where the door is. That way. No, wait.
Maybe somehow accidentally knocking it over a slot machine or two.
That's gonna require a
Them's heavy.
body exert
might be
athletics
difficult.
check. Those things are heavy. Yeah.
I need to know how much shit I have knocked over. Quietly.
Quietly, of course.
Said body exert athletics? What difficulty?
Gonna say difficulty 2, 3, probably 3. Difficulty 3.
Okay, I got a boon. So I'm gonna try to obviously make it look like an accident if that qualifies anything for a boon.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
+1, that one with the boon, and then
Okay.
Oh god.
there we go.
All right. Yeah. You know, make it look like you accidentally run into the slot machine and push it over. It's a loud crash, probably some sparks as the display shorts out.
Now we're just wrecking this place for funsies.
I mean, that was during while you were doing all your hacking stuff, I imagine.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
this is while Lillian is doing the hacking.
That's
Vanda's
fine.
doing the hacking. Lillian, what are you doing? Looking for another table to flip?
I want to get all of them. I gotta get a kill streak.
I say go into the bathroom, like back up every single toilet.
Stop.
Oh, just turn on everything, every sink.
There you go.
If it is
Rack up
not
the water bill.
No, today I have a vendetta against tables.
It's just standing in the middle of the room, triumphantly shouting, "See how the tables have turned!"
I'm just imagining she does this perfectly. Like by the time she's done flipping them, all like stacked up together and like some.
Just a
Elegant
circular fort.
Yeah. Now Fort Manticore. No one else is allowed.
Okay.
Your authority is not recognized in Fort Kick-Ass.
If you're looking for a chain XP bonus on the tables, I'm afraid this game doesn't have those.
Oh, but they're around my level.
Yeah, but they're all one level below you.
Okay, for realsies, what does Lillian do?
Probably trying to get in the way of the exits every once in a while. Just to keep the panicked mob inside just a bit longer.
Oh, we don't want people, like, hurting and killing themselves trying to get out.
I'm not
What's
saying
that
I'm
mean?
like completely blocking the door. I'm just getting in the way since I have enough heft that I don't think I'll get trampled immediately.
As a little free tip from the GM, if you want to get in the way of somebody, get in the way of the staff.
Yeah.
I was like waiting for. I'm literally just imagining like an old West bar fight at this point.
Complete with old-timey, tinny, like, piano music that goes all frantic.
So, someone just go to the bar, slide someone across it, then like light the thing on fire.
Somebody gets shoved against the bar. Suddenly, a bartender rises up behind it and clops him over the head with a bottle.
Yep.
And yeah, I guess I'll get in the way of the staff instead.
Oh no, I liked that brew. No.
Okay, so
Spilled beer.
like a minute or two later, as the panic is positively in full swing here, you all like hear over your earpieces or something message from Vandal that she's done and is getting out of here.
Alright. Meld into the
Bonzo.
crowd and get out before IRPS shows up.
I can't remember his name, but the antelope guy that we're here for, the client's son.
Alphanor?
Yeah, Alphanor. I want to go over to him and I kind of subtly grab him and I pull him out with us.
And if he hasn't left yet, he is on his way out.
Like, come on, you're coming with me. You're in trouble by daddy.
High or low?
Let's go low. Not low.
No, that's not low. He's already gone.
That works.
Check.
Okay. What? What?
Wild magic table.
So I guess with that, I'll start heading out. There's a crowd going and goes.
Yep. You. All three of you give me an endure save.
Oh dear.
Actually, I think a dodge save would be more appropriate here.
Is the trampling?
Yeah. Whichever one you like, dodge or endure. If you wanna like weave through the crowd or just wanna like tough it out.
Well,
Where are the rules for those?
Dodge is body perceived versus the difficulty, which I'm gonna say is 2. Endure is body exert versus the difficulty.
I'm gonna do dodge.
I got a dodge save for my family.
They are the same, but I need to calculate real quick if my endure is gonna give a +2 or not without armor. Since I imagine I didn't go in with armor, so that'd be weird.
Little, yeah.
Sorry, gotta do a little bit of math.
I'm going to +1 and re-roll the 1.
Okay.
I'm gonna mark that in real quick though.
Okay.
That is a 5, a 6, +1 is a 12. You
Haha!
succeed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bob and weave!
So Squeaky Fan is dodging and weaving through the crowd and makes it outside.
I got a few things for me. I would do a dodge save, but I also have a specific thing from my family that I cannot be knocked prone.
Okay.
Would that change anything about that or no?
Not really, no. This is to see if you get like hurt on the wound.
Okay, so what were we saying again? It was a dodge save?
Dodge save is body perceived versus the difficult.
Which was 2, right? And I got to simplify in dodge save, so...
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, that's upsetting. It's just a +1 regardless. What was the difficulty again?
2.
2? Okay.
Yep. Slinky Ferret Tower, Slinky sneaks out of the club as well. The casino.
Club Cino.
Oh god. Reroll.
Want to reroll both of them? Okay.
There we go.
Just for flavor, was it dodge or endure?
Endure.
Okay. So where Duke and Squeaks were all like, whoop, jumped around and weaved through the crowd, Lillian is more barreling through it. You know, if anybody runs into her, she's just shoving them aside.
I think
I like
they're
this-
just staying away from the tail.
I like to think like I'm just like going out there, like people like running into me, but I'm like not even being moved by them.
But you rolled a dodge save, that means you are dodging out of.
For the safety of the people.
Okay, you make your way out of there.
Hi. Is there a way to up those saves aside from every 10?
I believe, can't you increase them with notoriety?
I
Yes,
do not
you can.
see it in there.
Should be able to.
I don't see it.
No, it was in the the character creation customization. That's where you could increase your dodge and your resolve saves.
Okay.
There might be I want to say there might be like surgeries and stuff that increase those.
Maybe.
But I think
you
otherwise
can increase your
that's
dodge doing that.
But otherwise, that is it. Just I mean, your resolve save goes up for each landmark. 1.
Huh.
Just because you're more jaded to crazy stuff. Was that Black Pop?
So my resolve's at 3 right now.
That's
Nice.
not bad.
Alright, once outside, I'm gonna kind of look around for the others and like meet up with them.
We're in a hurry to get out of here before our gift gets here.
But you probably just reconvene at your safe house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, meet at the safe house.
So, well, I don't know if that can be called success, but you
Something.
certainly did a thing.
Is it hazard pay if we were the hazard?
Good question.
Although, what caused that explosion? That wasn't us.
Sinking the heel thing caused the explosion.
Yeah, but Squeaks isn't owning up to that.
Oh, that
Squeaks
was an
doesn't
in-character
know.
question.
Yes,
Oh.
Squeaks doesn't understand what just happened. Squeaks just kind of witnessed something.
Squeaks, you can probably tell that it was a result what you did.
Mhm.
Though you have no idea what actually happened.
Mhm. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, Squeak's perspective was something spooky, feeling of something spooky's gonna happen, panic, and then boom. Squeaks will need a minute to realize, oh wait, I think I did that. Also, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Right up.
So, you have some data.
We do. We definitely do. Do we want to get in contact with the boss immediately? I'm assuming we do.
He's gonna hear about this one way or another.
It is kind of
Yeah.
in the middle of the night.
Yeah, let's wait until a sane time of the day to give him a ring.
Let's say same time of the day.
Yeah.
I don't know, his sun showing back up's probably gonna wake him up.
I mean, I'm fine if his son is the one to wake him up, because then they have an opportunity. He has an opportunity to like chew his son out for being a jerk, and we don't have to endure that.
Okay,
Welcome back.
thank you.
So, now we probably don't have time to do anything big, but what are the next steps in your plan?
Wait until morning, give the boss a call. Also go through the data that I collected and see if there's anything good for perhaps forwarding to some spyglass friends of mine. Not the data that were sent to destroy, obviously. Leaving the sun out of this, notably. Don't want to break the contract.
Probably smart. Are you going? Are you going through that data as well?
Oh yeah.
All right. So, I admit I'm not sure how best to determine if the rest of the data is worth something. We'll have to look into that later.
Yeah.
Maybe
Maybe just the digital equivalent of looting bodies.
that might actually work. Yeah. Now, as you look at the data about Alphanor, you come across something weird. As you can probably guess by now, he keeps coming back. Also, there is mentioning that the female leopard, her name is Nori, and she is working there. she's they're kind of a service provided to, let's say, preferred client. Arm candy, from what you're reading, probably even more than that. That Elfinor is apparently quite taken with her.
Ah.
Elfinor has even made no actual like offer or anything, but he has basically inquired about kind of buying out her contract with the casino.
Oh, well.
Also, yeah.
Have to keep that in mind, that we might be able to. So before we contact the dad, I'm going to say that we should contact the son and basically say, hey, we'll help buy out the contract for your girlfriend if you promise not to go back to that casino again. Sincerely, your dad's goons.
Something else you notice is that apparently our good young antelope has been on a very hot winning streak. He has fairly regular been winning pretty big. In a couple of cases, on one day, easily enough to pay all his debt. But those days usually end with him being asked to leave the promises for suspicion of cheating.
Let me guess. If we investigate this girlfriend of his, she has transcendent implants, doesn't she?
Thinking one of them has to. He's all of a sudden on a hot streak. Maybe he got some kind of transcendent implant that helps him cheat.
I don't know if it'd be him, but yeah.
I mean, there's like no detailed information about Nori in this file.
Right.
But nothing in there indicates that she has anything like that.
What caused the cure?
Should mention that while I'm going to look the actual cause, but while transcendent implants are a known thing, and you can, technically just walk into a TTI clinic and get one, they are not cheap.
Yeah.
This is... Yeah. That's 1,000 credits. That's quite a bit of money to just...
Yeah. I mean, how much was his debt?
A lot.
Got it. A lot, as in like substantially more than 1,000 credits?
Substantially more than 1,000.
Oof.
More than we can ever hope to make from this job.
Probably more in the several 10 credits area.
Makes sense. Yeah. Also, somebody is messing with their microphone.
Sorry, that was me. The headset fell off.
Oh. You are forgiven.
I don't really think there's much else we could do today.
That's some information we could research with that stuff, but I don't think we're going to be able to get it from there. We'd have to kind of get it from there.
Round 2 of causing chaos.
Yeah.
I think this is a good place to call it. Yeah?
Yeah. I'd say we made some pretty darn good progress.
We had a bar fight in the casino.
You
Hell yeah.
said, well, I'm not sure if it was progress, but you did something.
It's anime progress. We got nowhere real quick.
Well, I mean, we kind of completed like the main objective, which was to erase the debt. So, I mean,
That's
by
fair.
that standard, the contract's complete, but we have more interesting leads to follow.
Yeah. We need to follow up on this.
I succeeded in making fort front flip.
And things
I
got
love it.
deleted, so nobody knows it was us.
Well, I mean, the explosion happened out of literally thin air.
Yep.
And me and Lillian were able to do all that stuff pretty stealthily, so like even with the cameras, I'm pretty sure the cameras wouldn't even really detect us.
Yeah, no, you did that that very well.
We pulled this off perfectly.
And I didn't even think to stop
Don't
by the
jinx
gift
us.
shop.
I wonder if I got a free drink or two before I toss the table.
I mean, it's possible.
All I know is I definitely stole a chip or two just as a souvenir.
Did Lillian cheat at cards, though?
No.
Oh,
All right.
I'm disappointed.
So, you get the EXPs, the 15 of them,
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
So,
and unless there's anything else, I believe that is it for tonight.
woohoo!
Believe so.
Yay!
We did things.
Yeah,
We did do
Did it, Reddit.
We read it, did it.
Alright. Well, I'm going to go take a break and get something to eat, guys, but thanks for the game.
I hope you all had fun.
Yeah.
I
Definitely.
did. I got to trash the server and seduce guards.
Again.
/ RMRF.
I'm gonna go defrag my computer.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So, sounds
Yeah.
like you need to defrag your brain too.
Yeah,
Get some
I'm gonna
food.
also reset myself with the nap.
I'm gonna
Sounds
go
good.
make breakfast.
I might do that.
Okay, before everybody falls asleep, say goodbye to the viewers.
Bye-bye.
Can we just
Bye.
yawn at them aggressively instead?
You already did.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.